three children. Um, my children are students. My husband is a driver. Uh, and me, in this moment, I work in a small group to adults that is cursing your primary school. I am 36 years old. In this moment, my program is English, that's second
English?
level.
Yes.
And I like read, cooking, play basketball. Um, I think swimming. Um, I do like learn to swimming. It's very difficult.
Yeah.
¿Qué más te cuento? I am a many expectations with the course. Uh, I will uh, be there in this process, in this speaking and listening process.
Yeah.
This is a very, very important skills,
Yeah.
but
Uh,
more difficult.
don't worry. Brian already shared some information of him with me. What you say is important, Julie. Speaking is one of the most important skills. And sadly, sadly, or unfortunately, students practice speaking at the very end of the process of the study. So the idea is that each student can practice English since the very beginning so that they can identify their weakness in the speaking weakness and they can work over them. My advice is that, I mean, every learner has to follow their own way. I mean, there is no similar way. And you know that. We not compare the process of the students. An example, just imagine someone who went to the United States, who lived in the United States. Maybe if 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 the person was very careful, he learned a lot. He started to notice the difference in the pronunciation, but not all the person writes that awareness. When you listen, I mean, not you, me, everybody needs to raise their awareness. I mean, note those little differences in the pronunciation, variations, and studies suggest that is much what you the differences. I mean, the meaning is high in the pronunciation, not even in the words, but in the pronunciation, in the variation of the sounds. Well, what you can expect from this speaking encounter is to speak a lot. There is no mistake here. Okay, you can practice all you want. You can say whatever you want, and we are here to interact as much. You can say as much as you want. Okay, that's for you. This space is for you to practice.
Okay.
I want to share with you this slide that I prepared. The first
Well,
part,
I didn't finish with the light.
yeah, the first part is the purpose is to, I mean, to break the ice. The examiner, okay. Did you see the video about guy, Julie?
Yes.
Okay.
In video, I like the first part, the facts.
Yes.
The point. Um, Okay. In this video,
Yes,
tell us about K exam. Yes.
yes,
Say that it is speaking and that it contains certain um, key points to evaluate. Yes or no?
yes,
Okay. Okay.
yes, you're right.
In the facts, one, it lasts for approximately uh, 15, 15 minutes.
That's correct.
Okay. Second fact, there are two candidates, classmates, partners. Yes or no?
Correct.
Okay. In the three fact, there are okay, two examiners.
Yeah. Two
Yes.
candidates.
Okay. Uh,
Two
interlocutor and assessor. Yes. Okay.
assessor or assistant.
Assessor. Okay. Uh, for fact, you will receive an advanced score. Five excellent. Um, in a number five, you are market grammatical, lexical, discourse, pronunciation, and interactive communication.
Interactive
Yes.
communication. That's right. Correct.
Okay. Uh, this is a first part. Yes.
Yeah. Uh, to reaffirm what you say, it's a 15 minutes test. The first part is search to gain an understanding of you. So you have to give to share information about you, your interests, where you're studying, where do you come from. The second part, the examiner is going to present you uh, pictures, right?
In the
And
second part, uh,
the second
uh,
part of the test, you are going to be presented a bunch of pictures,
okay, your pictures. Okay.
pictures, and you need to try. You need to describe with your own words what the picture is about. See how that? I mean, imagine. Let me. Okay, give me a
For
second.
example, I describe an image.
Yes,
Okay,
are you
okay.
going to give me a second? Okay, wait a second. Julie, can you see my screen? Julie,
Three images.
yeah,
Yes.
can you see my screen? Can you see the slides? Can you see the diapositiva, Julie?
Yes. Uh,
Okay,
I I can see in the diapositive three images. In
yeah,
first image, there are five persons.
yes,
Uh, they are they are is knowing.
yeah, practicing an export, right?
Okay.
Okay,
In a second image, I can see three children sharing. sharing food,
Yes.
and interaction uh, for that.
Yeah, interacting each other.
Okay, enough. Uh, and the three images, I can see uh, two children practice a musician
Yeah,
variety instruments.
yeah. I wouldn't say they are children. They are like teenagers, right?
Uh,
Well,
A
like,
teenagers,
more
teenagers.
like tonight.
okay. That's the idea, Julie. So to understand what the test is going to be about, the first three sessions in our encounters are going to be about the CAE test to understand the dynamic on how the test works. And in later, in coming session, we are going to discuss about the last part, right? So I'm going to share with you this slide. Okay, this is the first part. You already participate in this part. You give me detail about you, your hobbies. Julie told me that she likes to play basketball. She doesn't like to swim, right? And she also told me about their children. How old is your son, Julie?
Uh, please repeat the answer.
Yeah,
The question,
the question.
please.
Yeah.
The question.
How old is your son? Do you have children?
How old? Years.
How old?
Is
How
your
old?
children? How old are your children? You told me you have children.
Okay. Three children.
Yes.
A girl. Uh, girl. 12 years. A boy. 11 years. And a baby. 1 year.
Good. Good. Look, in the second part, what we are going to do here is this. Okay, I'm afraid, guys, Julie and Brian, we are almost out of time because I have to uh,
Yes.
connect with the other group that is coming now. So I'm going to invite you to our next session to continue with this topic. You see how is the dynamic? We are going to keep practicing our English. I want to thank Brian and also Julie. Julie, you are very
¿Quieres?
passionate and your
Pero eso
attitude
tiene
is good.
feromonas de atracción, son buenas.
Brian is now, as you can see, he's working, but he is with the best attitude to participate in these encounters. So Brian, you have a meeting with me and with Julie for next Thursday at 3 o'clock. We hope
Okay,
no.
thank you.
Okay, Julie,
Okay.
see
Thank you.
you next class. You can contact me anytime you want by Skype. I'll be there. If I am not working, because I'm also as you a student, and I have a lot of work, but I'm going to set a time apart so I can help you. So you can count with me, right?
Really, really interesting.
Okay.
Well,
Thank you, Brian. Thank you, teacher. See you
Julie,
the next Tuesday.
Take
yeah.
care, Julie.
Thank you. Thank you.
Farewell. Till the next
Thank you to
time.
you. Thank you back to you.
Okay.
Gracias.
Bye. Take care.
Bye. Take care. Thank you.
Okay. Bye, Brian.
Bye.
Bye,
Thank you.
Julie. Farewell. Bye, tutor. Thank you very